What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another neo soul guitar lesson. Today we're gonna look at a 2-5-1 chord progression. The 2-5-1 is one of the most common chord progressions in all genres, and it's also common in R&B and neo soul. But we'll be learning 3 different ways of playing the same 2-5-1, which by the way will be in the key of C major, and it's gonna be like learning 3 different levels. So the first level sounds like this. Okay, very simple. We are literally just playing the 3 chords: D-7, second degree, G7, 5, dominant 7, and the 1, which is the C major 7. Now, just to give a little bit of that neo soul flavor, the only thing I'm doing on the C major 7, I'm playing a hammer-on, kind of like a grace note really, but let's say a hammer-on with the pinky here on the 2nd string. Now let's see how we can spice this up a little with the level number 2. So here is the level number 2, where I play the D-7 like before, but now I'm playing 4 single notes, arpeggios. So basically I'm breaking down the chord into single notes and I'm stopping the sound at the end of the first beat, okay? Sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, okay? Now the 5, the G7, now has changed, and I'm playing a more modern, if you like, G9 sus4, which is nothing but an F major triad with a G on the bass, okay? So this already sounds more interesting to me. It goes like... okay, and for the final chord, rather than just playing a C major 7 like before, I'm extending this chord to the 9th and I get a C major 9 like this one. But even here, there is a hammer-on embellishment with the pinky. This time it's on the G string between a C6-9 and our C major 9. Okay, so it goes like 4 single notes with the C major 9 and then the hammer-on. Okay, all together. Like that. Right, and now we're ready for the level number 3, which is definitely more advanced and definitely more neo soul, so expect more embellishments. So let's go step by step. Let's see what I was playing. The D-7 didn't change, so the shape is the same, but I'm adding now 2 hammer-ons with the pinky. Once on the B string and once on the E string. Okay, adding the 11th and the -7th. When I do this, I first strum the chord until the B string, do the first hammer-on, hit the E string and the second hammer-on comes next. Then I move to the next chord. So just the D-7, as simple as that, okay? You just need to make sure that you let the notes ring. And then I move to the G7, but the G7, so the 5 of our 2-5-1 in C major, is now the same as the G9 sus4 that we saw before, just in a different position. So if you remember before, we said that a G9 sus4, it's just an F triad with a G on the bass. So if I play another F triad with a G on the bass, what I get is really a G9 sus4. Okay, I'm now playing a bar of 5 strings, like that. The chord could just end here, but what I'm doing more embellishment with the pinky, this time on 2 different strings as well, doing first an ascending line, and then descending on the same note, so I do this kind of thing, just hitting the chord once and doing all the rest with a hammer-on and they pull off. Like that. The notes that I'm gonna play are E, F, so 6th and -7th, and back to E again, and then D, which is just the perfect 5th. Like that. And then I play the note C on fret 13 of the B string, which is the 4th, which was already in the chord here, and then the note A, okay, which is just the 9th, which was already in the chord as well. So I do... okay, like that, trying to use as much as I can hammer-ons, slides, and pull-offs, typical of neo soul. And then the final chord, here is interesting, okay, instead of playing a C major 7, C major 9 for the 1, I'm just playing a C triad, but adding the ninth. The ninth is the note D. I actually play the note D, which is the second degree, on the bass. So I basically leave my C major triad here, okay, that's the first inversion, E third, G fifth, and C root, but I add the note D on the bass, so the second degree here, and it creates this, which is a more unconventional voicing, if you like. So let's listen to this level 3 really slow so that you can follow along. And remember guys, if you want to follow along with a tab, you can find the tab of all of the examples, all of the 3 levels on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. And if you become a patron, you will get extra resources like the tabs for the examples that I play in my videos, but you will also support this channel to keep these lessons coming. Okay, now let's have a listen to the full level 3 really slow. Okay guys, that's all for the 3 levels of 251 major in a neo soul style. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions and if you'd like to see more videos like this one. If you got any value from this video, make sure to hit the like button to show your support. And once more, if you want to download the tabs for the 3 examples that I showed you in this video, head to the link in the description below on my Patreon page. That said guys, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching this video. The Bearded Guitarist here. Have a great day.